Morning. It is Saturday, October 5th, and typically, if you watch my routine of a 1-0, you saw I do not touch schoolwork on Friday, like after Friday class and Saturday. Unfortunately, I was at school yesterday until 5. Like, we didn't have class yesterday, so I actually took that chunk of time and did work, unfortunately. And today, Saturday, I am going in to work on my memo outline. So basically the reason is we're coming up on midterm, and next I only have one actual midterm exam. Like, that's just how we do it at this school. But it is in crim law. So I'm trying to set myself up well and do my memo outline, which is due on Tuesday today, so that I don't have to worry about it later in the week, and then I can just focus on studying and prepping for class. So unfortunately, I have to go in, but I was really cooking on the outline yesterday. I was actually kind of enjoying like the flow of the research. So hopefully that is how I feel today when I go in. Anyways. Okay, today's Tuesday and I haven't really been vlogging. First of all, I would like to say I haven't been vlogging because it's Maddie's turn. She said that she would be editing her vlog. Have yet to see it. That's okay though, because I usually edit the vlogs, so she has to figure, and I have a Mac, so I just edit on iMovie, obviously, and she doesn't have a Mac, so it took her a second to like figure out what to do or how to do it, I guess. I don't know. She's also a busy girl. She's got 2 jobs. This video is supposed to be about prepping for midterm, and I haven't honestly done much prep so far. My midterm is Monday, and I only have one midterm. So like my friend Caitlin, who I've told you about, I'm pretty sure she has a midterm in every class. That sounds god awful. Okay, that sounds literally repulsive. But what my school does is, I believe, every 1L class or section gets one midterm in one class. So mine is crim, I think I've said. I don't know. I have a midterm in crim, which thank the Lord above, because I feel like crim is the only class that I could potentially do okay in. Like, I kind of get it. Like, some of it is a little intuitive. I was also a criminology major, so like the theories of punishment, the justifications for punishment, like that's kind of, and I was also a philosophy major, so like literally it's right in my wheelhouse in theory of what I did in undergrad. Like the theories of justification, utilitarianism, like, oh my god, do I know about utilitarianism? Do I know about Jeremy Bentham? Yes, I do. So it's kind of a good crossroad of what I've learned previously in life. So hopefully I can take that and apply it on this midterm. But basically, I think she just sent out an email that the midterm is going to be 2 short answer and 1 essay questions, 1,500 word limit, or word count, or whatever, maximum. Yeah. So I haven't really started super prepping yet because I know that we are going to talk about it today in class, and we're going to do some serious prep. I'm also going to go to the library and look over some practice problems that I did last week and see how they match up with her answers on the practice problem. And I'm going to give myself grace on that one because I did it before we talked about mistake of fact and law in class. Like, I just did it gut instinct. So we shall see how that squares up. If I'm way off, yikes, okay? Yikes. But, like, we had class yesterday as well, and she basically laid out like, here's what you do. And that was so helpful because it is a formula. I can learn how to use this formula on an exam and answer the questions in a way that she wants them answered. So in theory, it's like you take the statute. What do we know about the statute? And then how does that apply to the facts of the case? Is what I'm gathering. Is what it seems like. You go to the statute and then you work your way down. Now, does that sound easy? Yes. Do I think I'm at the point, like right now I could take that test? No. Because I need to work on my outline a bit more. When I was making my outline, my like preliminary one, I for some reason like didn't put the numbers of the statute, or not the statute, the number of like the MPC provision that I'm looking at. Like I just wrote MPC knowingly. This is the definition of knowingly. I'm like, why didn't you put in like 2.02? Really, Emma? Also, like I need to put in willful blindness, and the MPC is 2.027. Like I just need to put that in. So if this sounds like a bunch of hullabaloo, that's what it's like in my brain. It is a bunch of hullabaloo. It doesn't quite make sense, but one day it will. And I want to talk to the people out there, aka my other fellow law school students, okay? You are smart. Even if you absolutely bomb this midterm, you are intelligent. There is no doubt about it because you made it to this stage, okay? Any law school in America is not going to let in someone who is stupid. That's just not gonna happen, okay? You worked for it. You did what you needed to do in undergrad or in your previous life, and you made it to this stage. Now, does that mean you're gonna pick up the concepts 6 weeks into law school? Not necessarily. Because if law school were easy, everyone would be lawyers. You wouldn't charge lawyers $2,500 in fees for an hour. And people they would go to law school, and it would be an easy route, and no one would go, ooh, law school. And they wouldn't pay lawyers this much. If I don't fully comprehend the concepts of law 6 weeks into law school, oh no, call the cops. No. You're going to get there. You are building a foundation, and it's going to make more sense in a month or two. Easier said than done. But everyone can learn. This is learnable. Nothing is like impossible to learn, especially if you've gotten to this stage in life. I'm saying that to some of my, I just think some people need to hear that you are capable. You are smart, you are intelligent, you are driven, you are hardworking, and you are motivated, even if it doesn't feel like it every second in law school. Okay? All right. I'm going to go to school now and study. Okay. So I'm watching you on my watch. I have not been vlogging like at all. I feel like I should step back. I have basically not been vlogging, and I apologize about that. It's just how it is. But, okay, so today's Wednesday. So this whole video is about midterm prep, but I haven't really been I only have the one test, and we've been talking about it in class and SSG, which is student study group, and we did like some practice in class and in study group. So I'm like, okay, now I feel like I know kind of what I need to do. So I'm going to go into the weekend and orient myself that way. I haven't been practicing too much because there are only, there's a limited number of previous exams that my professor has released. So here's a tip. Do not waste your practice exams when you're not ready for them. So if I had done a practice exam last week before we did a review session in class, I would have felt like that specific practice exam was wasted. So my plan, I left the weekend wide open. My plan is to, first of all, tomorrow, I'm going to rework my outline. Outlines are basically, there are things that you take into the test, and it will be really helpful on a final, because when you have hundreds of pages of notes and case briefs, you create an outline that consolidates it. So on the final exam, it'll be really helpful when I've had so many more units and modules that I can look at my paper outline, my table of contents, and go, I need to look at statute. Nope, that's contracts. I need to look at strict liability. What page is that in my table of contents? And then I go and I flip quickly to what I gained from strict liability in class discussions and case briefs and like practice problems. This weekend is really when I'm gonna hit it. I'm going to do some, like every practice exam that's available to me, at least one time I'm gonna have it under the timed pressure, because that's also the unfortunate aspect of exams, is that they're timed. And we have 75 minutes to do this, and there's only 3 questions, like 2 short answer and 1 essay. And if you're me, you think, oh, well, of course I'm gonna, like 75 minutes is going to be enough. I hear it's not. So you wanna make sure that you take it under a timed condition so that you are not caught with your pants down during the actual exam. You go, oh my gosh, time's up. I haven't even started the short essay, or I haven't even started the essay. I've been on short answer. But yeah, I'm also gonna call my mom and go over my outline with her. And it's not like she's gonna help me. Like, she has nothing to do with law. Love her. She loves true crime though. So it's good that it's a crim midterm, because she might be interested in it. But my con law professor always says, like, explain this to Aunt Martha. How would Aunt Martha understand this concept? And if you can put it in normal people terms and describe something to them, then I feel like you're actually understanding it. And that's like his logic too, is sometimes we get into the lawyer law mindset and we say fancy words when we don't really know what they mean, but we know what they mean in context. So if you are able to convert them and translate them to how a literal, normal, regular person would talk, then you understand it. So that's my plan. Right now, I'm going to eat the rest of this pasta. So I should have like took video of this too. But the other day, Sunday, I made a big batch of pasta. I started it last night, but I didn't finish it because I had friends over and I didn't have time to finish my meal. But it's like little pasta. I'll do a better clip of it. It's penne, chicken, an Alfredo sauce from Aldi's, which it wasn't my favorite Alfredo. I probably should have seasoned it or something. Spinach and tomatoes. So I'm gonna heat that up. I made enough for, I think, all week. So it's nice, and then I, can just come home. Like, I came home at 6, and it's 7 now. I've kind of been lazing around, but I can come home and just pop in my meal, sit down and watch. I'm probably gonna watch Monsters, the Menendez Brothers. I've been really into it. I know, I'm sorry. I'm taking the show by Ryan Murphy as, I'm separating it from the actual case, because I know the show is like, inaccurate or problematic. But sometimes I just like true crime entertainment, and I don't know if it's true, but it is crime, and it is like whatever you slice and dice. Like, I'm trying to be respectful of all parties. It's an interesting story. Sorry. But I want to finish that so that I can watch the Netflix documentary, like on the actual case, so that I can feel more into it, like have actual knowledge on it, hopefully, rather than just like an inaccurate television show. But I'm only gonna watch like 1 episode because tonight is Agatha All Along, and I've been watching that since like episode 3. I will say, how do I get through law school right now? Have shows that you watch on certain nights, and it helps with like the releases weekly. It's the little things. It makes you love life just a little bit more. Like on Tuesday, I'm like, it's Dancing with the Stars night, and I had a little watch party last night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, isn't life so fun? And then tonight is Agatha All Along. I should start Grotesquerie, because that's on Thursday nights, but I don't know. I hear it's scary, and I don't know. I don't know if I need that in the nighttime, but anyways, I'm gonna heat up my dinner. I just thought I'd check in, and like, this one's gonna be so boring, so probably only like my family and Caitlin are gonna enjoy it, but
I thought I'd give everyone a little update.
So here is my dinner. I realized that I really didn't leave myself a lot of pasta, so I made a little Caesar salad. So, gotta get those veggies in. So today is Wednesday. Nope, it's Thursday. Today is Thursday, and I just got home. It's like 5 or something like that. So basically what I've been doing is today I was like, Thursday and beyond is when I will be working on midterm stuff. So what I did today after class from like 3 to 5, so like 2 hours, was I worked on my outline, but specifically my attack sheet for my outline. And I can't like even take credit for it. I saw my friend, she made a single sheet and put boxes and stuff, and I was like, that looks nice. So I made my own version where I had like one half of the sheet is kind of actus reus and one half is kind of mens rea, and then justifications for punishment in the corner. So I think I'm going to print it out tomorrow and add page numbers on the attack sheet for the corresponding page in my full outline so I can refer to those, especially for like cases. So I think that will be really useful going forward on practice problems and obviously the midterm overall. But yeah, so that way when I'm on a heavily timed exam, like 75 minutes is what we have, I can realize, oh, this is going to be an actus reus problem, and then I go on my attack sheet and I look at actus reus to remind myself of definitions and whatnot. And then if I need to, I'll go to the big outline and look at cases that have been cited to use for a persuasive argument or something like that. But yeah, that's what I did. Now, I don't like really want to, but I should. I'm going to go to a networking event, and it seems really chill, which is why I think I should go. But and there's free parking, so it's like, why not go? And they have pizza. So I might just go for dinner, introduce myself to a few people, talk to hopefully some classmates that are there, and then come back home and watch Monsters. Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's the plan. That's how it's going. Anyways. All right. Good morning. Today is Saturday. I don't think I took any video from Friday, but ironically, yesterday is when I actually like sat down and did my first practice test, but I just didn't grab any video of it. But today, I was going to go on a walk before lunch and going to the library, but it was raining. So now my plan is to eat lunch, then go to the library for probably like 3 or 4 hours, definitely do at least one timed practice exam with my outline. So I should probably actually print the outline and like try to take it under test conditions. I'm a little uncertain with how this midterm is going to go just because it's the first one, obviously, and I don't know what it's actually going to look like because the practice problems that are available are previous tests, and in previous semesters, you know, they've gotten farther or they've covered things slightly differently. So some questions on the test, I'm like, I don't think I can answer this because it's about causation and we aren't at causation, or it's like constitutional issues, which we haven't really gotten into. I mean, we have a little bit, but not like full on practice on it. And those aren't even on the list of things that we need to know for the midterm. So it's hard when there are questions like that. And I'm like, okay, do I try to answer this question or do I just give up since I don't want to bog my brain down? But anyways, that's me. Sorry this vlog is literally so boring. It's just me talking. But last night Maddie posted hers finally, and it was really good. I was like jealous of her week. It looked lovely. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna make dinner and then head over to the library, and I will get footage, I swear. All right, so I'm back from the library. It is 5 o'clock. I did a timed practice midterm. I think I am getting better after each practice exam. So tomorrow I'm gonna meet with some people and we're gonna go over one, and then I'm gonna time another one tomorrow. So I have 2 to take tomorrow, and then also like do my contracts reading. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on. I think law school is building up a growth mindset in me because I'm already like, I'm just telling myself, Emma, this is a practice. Literally the point of the midterm is for the 1Ls to get a sense of what an exam will feel like so that we're not caught with our pants down come December. And all I'm trying to do is not fail. I would love to get a B. I would love to get a B. But a C we will take. A C we can work with. The only thing we can't work with is an F, which even that we could work with. Because there's only up. You can only go up. But, and it's not necessarily because I think I'm stupid or anything like that. It's just, will my answers be written in the way that she wants, or will I tackle a problem in the way that she wants? And also, how will I do based on everyone else's, because it's curved. So it's a lot of variables that I don't have control over, which is a problem for me and a lot of law students, duh. But I'm just ready for Monday to pass because Maddie's coming up for Sabrina Carpenter. So it's an instant reward, which is lovely, that I have literally, like, I get through the midterm and then I get to go see Sabrina. So, and Maddie. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go for a walk before dinner and like calm my head. All right, I'm making some dinner. I'm doing the harvest thing again, and I got my sauce that I'm gonna drizzle on. And I'm watching Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, so that's what all the noise is in the background, but a chill Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I just got back from a little study moment where we took last year's, or I guess last semester's practice exam, midterm, and I'm feeling pretty okay-ish about it. Like, it's definitely the best that I've done on a practice exam so far. Like, I kind of knew what was going on, which is good to know what's going on. So yeah, I might go in, I'm on like lunch break. I might go in, I'm gonna call my mom, I think. After that, I will potentially go in and do the last practice test. I'm on the fence about it. It might be nice to just do another one under timed conditions, like the big essay question, which is only 45 minutes. But yeah, and since it's Sunday, I have to go to the store and also make my overnight oats. So, I don't know. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And I hope everyone else's midterms go great. This too shall pass. That's what I tell myself. This too shall pass. But anyways, have a lovely week.